gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, this is your girl SC Bookgal 843, and it is another Tuesday night. Now, tonight's going to be a little different, okay? First, we want to send our condolences out to our author who was supposed to be here tonight. Her name is Nicole Snipes, but she is grieving right now. Do know your friends at SC Bookgals and Friends do pour our heart out to you, and do know you are in our thoughts and prayers, okay? Don't worry, you guys. I'm gonna have her back on the show, okay? I apologize. So tonight, if you're following me on social media, if you're following me on any of my pages, you know your girl got that reading bug, right? So I have been starting to do reviews all over again, you guys, okay? The books that I have been encountering are awesome, okay? So I know you wonder, how does she actually rank her books? Okay. Now, I do book reviews for several different groups and personally for myself. Okay. Why keep all the nuggets to myself where I can get books from other authors and then bring them on the show and y'all can get new books, right? Okay, cool. So I judge my books according to this one thing. You will never get anything under two with me. Okay? Why, Patrice? Why will you not give an author a one or two? Because that's an insult. They work hard on that book. And just because I didn't like the book or the book didn't flow like it properly should, I'm not going to slam your books. Okay? Two, to get a rating of a three with me, you have to have a lot of technical issues with your book. Okay. A lot to it. The fact that it interferes with the reading of the book, the structure of the book, the character analysis. It has to be horrible. And I have yet to have a book. No, I take that back. I have had a book that bad. But before I posted the review, I personally inboxed the author and I explained the reason why I gave them the rating that I did. Okay. Now, a four. A four is one of those, your book was real good. It had me, but it just didn't have that, that make you roll over at night, grab the book again because you can't sleep. That book can have you up all night long. I give a lot of books fours. I have given a good bit of books fives. Okay. To get a five with me, your book has to be on point all the way through. Okay. So I am going to go through the last four books that I have reviewed. One of them I just posted about 30 minutes ago. Okay. This book was very unusual to me. And the reason why it was unusual, you guys, is because one, the book was about eating disorders. First time ever reading a book that was about eating disorders. And two, it was an audio book. Okay. The author sends me an audiobook. Okay. How is this going to work? Because one, I have a 10-year-old running around my house. So it can't be raunchy. It can't be cursing because I don't want her to hear it. So I actually did this one while I was at work. Okay. Which was great because I was able to concentrate it on it more. Okay. The title of this book is what we call I Should Have Worn a Curtain by Samariah Alexander. And like I said, it was an audio book, huh? It was an audio book that came out in January of 2023. Now, this book was a raw, conscious memoir that chronicles her deeply personal journey from pain to purpose, okay? Now, the theme of the book, the title alone, I Should Have Worn a Curtain, was enough for me to stop in my track. Why? Why the devil she need to wear a curtain? What in the world? I'm a hood book novel. I'm a street lit novel, but now you're telling me she should wear a curtain? So that had me going. But it sets the stage for this emotional ride of this character, okay? Once you dive in, or like me, listen to it, the title becomes a heartbreakingly clear. She opens up about her experience about obesity and the way it's intimate, unapologetic, and refreshingly rare, especially coming from an African American perspective. I mean, how many people do you know that are African American and are willing to say that they have an eating disorder? All right. I don't know any. But I know one thing, especially down here in the South, we don't stop with these crab bags and these garlic butters. In about 10 to 20 years, we're going to have some issues, okay? I also judged the book by the cover art. The cover art of this book was the story. It shows her wrapped up in this curtain, a gold curtain with a donut. Now, when you listen or read the first chapter, you're going to know why it says she has this gold curtain on and this donut in the first, I want to say, 10-15 minutes, okay? The character's name is Sheena, and her journey is one of transformation because she goes through finding this guy, liking this guy, um, trying to convince herself that she don't have a problem, trying to convince others that she doesn't have a problem, lying to herself when she's doing her journaling, and then coming to find out that the guy that she's interested in going on a date with is really technically there to wave that finger at her, okay? I would say that this is a mirror reflecting internal battles that many carry in silence. Miss Alexander, you did a wonderful job. A necessary story that speaks the truth, okay? So, you guys, grow grab this one, okay? It's a novelette, it's no more than 77 pages. Listening to it was maybe 2.5 hours. Go and grab I Should Have Worn a Curtain by Samara Alexander. Okay? So, you guys, my next book, my next book. So, you know, I had to go back to my settings, okay? Heart of a Thug. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this book got 4 out of 5 pins. Keely, girl, you did it. Heart of a Thug. Can we talk about it? Okay. Let me bring that one up, y'all. Cover art. Beautiful. From the first page, the chemistry between Omar and Keisha was sizzling. But you had to know their backstories to know why it was sizzling. Okay, you guys? I can't give you much about the backstories, but I'm going to say this. Omar, my heart goes out to you in this story. When your backstory comes to light, it hurts. And I know that this is something that many families have gone through, okay? Keisha, baby girl, your backstory is another one that keeps your heart going because you're like, oh my God, how could she continue to go through? How could she continue to fight when she's going through all this? So you got two broken people coming together trying to heal each other. Most people think that is a recipe for disaster. But in this case, Not at all. It's the perfect blend of toughness and tenderness. Omar just isn't a street dude. He's layered. He's emotionally vulnerable and surprisingly smart. Remember that, okay? Now, Keisha, she's more than just his love interest, you guys. She is sharp, she's resilient, and she's determined not to lose herself in a toxic cycle again. But together, their journey is full of struggle and growth. And the testament is the possibility of love. Y'all, Keely, you did it. I never read a book in a while that shows the true emotion of a thug. I love books that show men with emotions. All of our men don't have to be brick hard, okay? We don't want them brick hard all the time. And this book was one of those books where he kept in touch with his emotion, and that emotion showed in the way he loved Keisha and all the other things that happened to Keisha, okay? For the readers who crave urban fiction with a little bit of heart, grit, and some unforgettable characters, Heart of a Thug is for you. Thank you, Miss Keeley, for giving us the reminder that love can survive and thrive even when it's tested by fire. Okay? So, y'all, go grab that one. It's called Heart of a Thug. Okay? So, I had this young lady on my show a couple of weeks ago. And she told me these line of books and all these books that she had. So I decided that I was going to pull one of her short novels. Y'all, my next book review is called Dent in My Halo. And it is just that. It is the dent in her halo. So, y'all, we got Andrea, right? She is not the regular preacher's wife, okay? This chick comes to God just like a lot of us do. Ladies, how do we say it? Lord, if you get me out of this one more time. Well, she gave him that one more time and she decided to convert her life to God. But she wasn't all the way there, you guys. So she has this husband. She's married to Pastor Denny. Pastor Denny is that of a little chunky dude. I like my dudes chunky. But let's just say Pastor Denny isn't completely blessed by the Lord in the bedroom. Got my drift? So Pastor Denny goes out of town, but Pastor Denny's brother is coming in. Okay. Pastor Denny, he decides that, you know what, I love my brother and I know that he's down on this luck. So I'm gonna have him come and take care of my home and some stuff I want to remodel. And I'll just pay him. In other words, keep it in the family, right? So Pastor Denny, he decides, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go out of town. But what's gonna happen is my brother, he's coming in and he's gonna take care of you. Okay. Here's a list of stuff I need him to do in the house. Please make sure he does it. Let's just say he takes care of more than just the house. But I can't tell you much more about that one. Y'all gonna have to grab that. Dent in My Halo. It's another short story. Author Obsession, you did that. You need to be the first one in line at the altar because this book right here doesn't make no sense with some of the stuff that they did. Okay? How you gonna be and I'm not judging, yo, I'm not judging. But how you gonna put the preacher wife in the threesome with the brother and the script where she always goes to see Sunday night after I'm sorry, I told y'all too much. Yeah, I told y'all a little bit too much. But I'm gonna tell you, when Pastor Denny get back, it's gonna have to be a lot of soul searching, okay? Y'all, go grab that one. It's called Dent My Halo. It came out in 2018 and it's by Author Obsession. This one can be found on Kindle Unlimited and Kindle only. It is not a paperback. Okay, you guys? I got one more. One more for y'all tonight. And this is the poetry book. It's an erotic poetry series, so you know I got to get into the rest of them. It's called Nights of Infinite Desire. This one is called Soak in Midnight, Dripping with Want by author Peach Envy. Y'all, I can't even look at the screen because I know the author and I didn't know she had it in her. This book made me want to go find somebody and hug up with them and do some of the things that they did in this book. All I know is God bless him because he got something he gonna deal with. So y'all, this book is poetry. And y'all know how I feel about poetry. I love poetry. What do you do when you have a desire so strong for someone that it burns from the inside out? And like you say, and like many people do, they put it on paper. Well, you guys, author Peach Envy did exactly that. This book was full of the heat, the desire, the sizzle, the can't stay still, fan yourself type heat. It's that book you keep on the right next to, to the bed. And when they trying to be nosy, you say, hold my book till I come back. Because you know if you say, hold my book till I come back, they going to want to read what you're reading. They going to read what you read. You go downstairs and get the stuff that you need to make what you read in that book. Yeah. So in this book, when I do reviews, I usually pick out 3 poems. Okay. So I have my little notes right here for you guys. So the 3 poems in the book that I love was Part Queen. And yes, it's exactly how you feel. Exactly how it says. The thought of making love to your mate under the open sky, grass underneath you. Okay. This poem will make your imagination run wild. Then record me. Y'all, I'm going to read my review exactly how it says. Okay. It says, whew, what the devil. Don't act like y'all ain't never done it before. But turning it into a game between lovers and sending it to him? Yes. That is how you keep him thinking about you all day, every day. Okay. And another one is called Against the Grass. Y'all, this one, Lord have mercy. The way it describes her body pressed against the cold glass, with him behind her. All I can see is the mist on the window. But imagine if you in a hotel. See, I took it a step further. Imagine if you in a hotel and you one of them upper rooms and you got that light on it. I'm sorry. Put your imagination to work. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I have to talk about this unique feature that they have in the book. This author leaves space for authors to reflect on the poems that they wrote. That's a personal touch. Genius. Now, what I also think, and what I'm thinking about it now, is that this would be a great way to have that interaction with your mate. Let's just say you and your mate are from two different worlds. He's a movie, you're a book. You can ask him, hey, babe, can you read this and write on this page how this makes you feel? What you want me to do after? What are you thinking about what part of me are you thinking about when you read this? This is a great way of bringing your mate into the world in which you love that they normally would not take part of. Okay? Peach Envy. Use the bad one, girl. There is, want to say either 2 or 3 more in the series. I can't remember off the top of my head. I will be doing the reviews on that one. Okay. So, y'all, go grab this one. It's on Kindle. It's new, published April 17th. Go grab it. This was one of those ones that got my 5 stars. So, yes, I am back on my reading bug. I will have another review that is going to be out. Today is Tuesday night, so I should start reading this one. I've already started reading it, so I should have it complete and typed up by possibly tomorrow night. This one is called The Habitual Liar by Arthur Black Diamond. China. China. Now, remember, I just spoke to this author about 2 weeks ago. So go back on my page or subscribe to our page at The Crew on YouTube. We have all of our other what is that? You can go on uh the Kindle Lady stuff. We got YouTube, we got LinkedIn, we got all those. You can go back and check the shows. If you want to check out my review and also the show also, stop by my website at www.scbookgalandfriends.com. Okay? www.scbookgalandfriends. Just like you see it, SC Bookgal and Friends, you put that in Google and all my reviews will come up. Now, let's say you want your book reviewed. There are several ways I do my reviews. Those reviews I just did, those are level ones. Okay. We go up to tier 5. Tier 5, you will have your review on all of my social media. It will be very much detailed. You will get a video review on TikTok. You will get a video Instagram review. You will get some um, media clips and everything for your review, but that's only on tier 5. If you want information about that, feel free to hit me up, Patrice Grimble or SC Bookout 843. So, another Tuesday night. It is now in the books. I have one more author that's going to be joining me next week. And then in June, it is all about the men. Good night, everyone. Remember, no book is an old book because nobody has read every book. Good night. Bye. Going to read a book now. Going to read another one.